Hey guys, Chris of the Polish Geek, and finally I have a review for you of The Inventor. I actually reacted to the trailer of this movie all the way back in September, but then I suddenly found out that in Europe it will come out in January, and then when it came out in January, then I found out that in Poland it will not come out until September. It was available in France, and I did visit my sister, but ultimately only the French version was available in all the cinemas in Paris, so ultimately it seemed like I have no choice but to wait till September. But, oh well, I was lucky that I managed to catch one showing of this movie, so now I can finally review The Inventor. As I said, I reacted to the trailer all the way back in September, but finally here I can finally review the movie for you guys as I've been wanting to. First, I will say, while there are lots of good things and lots of things to love in the movie, ultimately I do feel I did overhype myself a little bit for this movie. As I said, there is a lot to love, but there are some moments which I do think are in fact pretty dull, and especially that this is certainly not the type of an animated movie that I think kids would enjoy. I very much recommend don't take kids for a showing of this movie. If you ever have a chance to see this movie, I suggest don't take your kids with it, because this is very much not the type of movie kids will enjoy. It's very, very dull for kids, especially that it's not quite simple. This is kind of like a very philosophical outlook on what Leonardo da Vinci believed and on Leonardo da Vinci's philosophy. Leonardo da Vinci overall is a really fascinating historical person. He was a genius, plenty of things that we really love doing in the modern world, they very much would not be here without Leonardo da Vinci. He was a genius. For example, he invented this sort of motion picture where he would draw and then light. So all the modern movies, whether animated or live action, chances are we probably wouldn't have them without Leonardo da Vinci. And also his style of writing he wasn't writing from left to right, no, he was actually writing the opposite, from right to left, and then the only way to read what he was writing was through the mirror. But Leonardo da Vinci is a genius, and he's a very fascinating historical person. He's actually one of my favorites, and I really love how this movie very much explored his philosophy and the type of things he believed. And I really also very much love the ultimate message of the movie, which is actually quite simple, which is, spoiler alert, that you should live your life to the fullest and share your passion with others. Which in some ways, you can argue that me and other YouTubers who are basically making all those videos for you are basically doing that. And also, I do like the animation of this movie. It's like clay animation, which I think is very creative to tell such a philosophical, deep, thematically rich movie with clay animation. But I also really loved more hand-drawn animations, which you've probably seen in the trailer. You saw the trailer for this movie, which were basically exploring more the spiritual side of Leonardo da Vinci. But overall, ultimately, I think it was a very well done, very good movie, but I admit, I did overhype myself for the movie a little bit because it was dull at the moments, but ultimately, I really love how it done justice to one of my favorite historical figures, and I also really love the look at his spiritual side and philosophy and his beliefs, and the message at the very end is simply phenomenal, great, and I really love that. So, ultimately, The Inventor, I'm glad I've seen it. I'm really glad I've seen it. Maybe I did overhype myself for the movie a little bit, but ultimately, if you love Leonardo da Vinci and you love animation, then I do suggest you should very much see this movie. But if you're looking for some really good animated movie you want to see with your kids, then I suggest you skip this one, because I guarantee kids are going to be bored out of their mind for this movie. But, ladies and gentlemen, here is my review of The Inventor, and Thank you for checking out this video. Press the like button, please subscribe this channel, and I'll talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you later, bye!